Hi guys, today I want to discuss how to use Gnuplot to zoom in certain regions and magnify the features that you want to describe in the plot using Gnuplot. So let's get started. Hi guys, let's start with the code. So I set my terminal to SVG, scalable vector graphics, so that I can get a vector plot, and I set my output to any name I wish in quotation marks. So I save it as multiplot.svg. Now I set is xzeroaxis. So it plots y equals to 0 line. So you will have a line from x equals to 0, and it helps us in demarking between the y positive and y negative. And then I set my origin at 0, 0. So it helps in positioning your graph, and I'll explain this in further. And I set my size to 1, 1. So it's with respect to the graph. So if a graph has like from 1000 by 1000 size, that is 1, 1. And if I want to reduce the size to 0.5, 0.5, you will see a size reduced in both the dimensions, and it is very small with respect to the area is 1/4 of the original area, and you will see that in my graph. And I set my x range from -15 to 15. Now I plot cos x into x asterisk 2, it means x power 2, and sin x into x asterisk 2. So that is how you give something to the power of a number. So I set nokey. So don't worry about this. So this is for the other two plots I will make. So first let's plot this. Save it using :wq. Now I do Gnuplot zoom.gnu, and I open my figure. So you will see a very nice plot of SVG, which is a vector plot. So when I zoom the plot, I have the same resolution as before. So you can see it's a very good plot to have. So there is unclarity at x equals to 0 region. So I want to zoom in that region so that we'll have a very nice understanding of what is happening at that region around x equals to 0. So I set my multiplot before doing any plotting. So as you see, set is the most basic command in Gnuplot. So I set multiplot before I do any plot commands. So now again I set my origin. So this origin is 0.3, 0.007. So if you see, the y range is from -252 to 250, so it is 500. So 500 times 0.007 is some good number, and 0.3 times 30 is 9. So you will see my plot there. So I set my size as 0.5, 0.5, y range -2, 2, and x range -2, 2, and y range -4, 2. And I set my xtics as 1 and ytics as 2. So this will help in clear demarcation of my points on the x and y axis. So I do replot, and now I save it and run the script. So you can see a size which is 1/4 of the original size, and you can see a clear picture at x equals to 0 range. But you can see the x axis of both are touching. So what I do is I try to reduce the size, let's say 0.45 and 0.45, and see whether this helps me in getting a better position. So you can see the size is much reduced, but still the x-axis are interacting. So I want to shift the plot to above, so I shift my origin, so I change my y position. So I don't do 0.007 but I do 0.07 into 500, so that would be 35, so it will be lifted up by 35. So you have a plot which is shifted by 35 above, and you have a clear demarcation of the x-axis ticks. Now I do another plot. So I set my origin at 0.45 and 0.14. I just took it out of my calculation, so let's see where it will position, and I give a size which is 0.3 and 0.2, so you can see it is much smaller than the previous one. So it is something around so I give my x range is from minus 0.1 to 0.1, so I am closing it more to the origin, and I give my y range as since the y range is very small, in that range I give a y range which I feel it's fit. So I give ytics as this one, and I give xtics as 0.1. So I do replot and I save. Okay, I unset my multiplot. Now I save it and I do the Gnuplot zoom.gnu. So you can see a much clear picture at origin, how it's interacting, those two plots. So I want to stop this y interaction, so I shift my graph towards the left side, so I have to shift along the x-axis. So what I do is I give a smaller origin 0.45, I reduce it to 0.43, and I do Gnuplot zoom.gnu. So you can see that graph is shifted to left. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the content, please click on the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you have any comments, please do comment below and let us know your thoughts. Please do look out for more interesting videos on visualization tools, Gnuplot or molecular dynamics simulations. Thank you.